The stunning skyline says it all. Dubai is a city that doesn't hold back. Its fabulous wealth has made it famous around the world. This year, Borussia Dortmund traveled to the Gulf state for the first time. A training camp under the Arabian sun let them escape the cold German winter. Our reporters were on hand to see if the setting was as perfect as they'd imagined.
The players are totally thrilled. They all said it would be the best training camp they'd ever had. The only issue is the evening rush hour traffic. That's a bit problematic. But when you think of the climate, the sports facilities, the spa, the regeneration possibilities, and the choice of hotels, it's not such a big deal. It's first class here.
But a look at the Nad El Seba Training Center tells a different tale. Building work is ongoing here, even as the Dortmund players are training. It doesn't bother them so much as the fans. Only 25 are allowed to watch from the sidelines. Not many more have traveled to Dubai, though. The decision to hold a training camp here has brought the club criticism from human rights organizations as well as fans. Before leaving for Dubai, we spoke to blogger Daniel Merten. He's one of many fans who's questioned the morality of the move.
Dortmund stands for open-mindedness, tolerance and equality, and against right-wing extremism. Now they're flying off to a country where human rights simply don't exist, where women, homosexuals and non-Muslims have no rights. It completely goes against our values of open-mindedness and tolerance.
Was also genau diesen Werten Weltoffenheit, Toleranz komplett zuwiderläuft.
At Dortmund's luxurious hotel, the club is keen to play down the issue. Officials say the criticism leveled at them is over the top. CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke told us they would have been criticized wherever they went.
With social media getting bigger all the time, you get criticized for everything these days. I guarantee wherever you go, there will always be someone who'll have a problem with it.
Human Rights Watch have long been trying to raise awareness of abuses in Dubai. But Watzke says the club can't be restricted by such issues.
No one can seriously expect that we won't have any contact with regimes that in some way don't comply with our moral values. Then we'd have to start getting picky about where we go in Europe, too. It's typical for people to get on their high horses and tell us off, but I think they should tone it down a bit.
Pomp, luxury and prestige. Commercials from Dubai's tourist board present the city as a glamorous travel destination. But the glitz is built on the backs of exploited workers from India, Pakistan and Nepal. We hear that their wages of around $150 a month are often paid late and sometimes not at all. Many of them also have their passports confiscated. But authorities come down hard on critics. We want to know more. Human Rights Watch put us in contact with an activist here. It's not easy to convince him to meet with us. Eventually, he agrees to being filmed if we keep the location secret. Ahmed Mansour is one of the few who speaks out, even though interviews like these can put his life in danger.
Unfortunately, the human rights situation in UAE is going from bad to worse. And it is really, at the moment, in one of it is darkest time throughout the history of UAE.
Sometimes a tweet is enough to land someone in trouble with the authorities. Off camera, Ahmed tells us how prisoners are tortured. He himself has been imprisoned several times, and twice he's been beaten by guards.
There is absolutely no freedom of expression in UAE. There is no room at all, and whoever does that does it at a great risk. And probably you would be wondering, why do I speak? I speak because I've been, really working on the edge for quite a long time right now. As a human rights defender, I have to do that. La ilaha illallah.
In the evening, we head to the Maktoum Stadium. Usually local club Al-Shabaab plays here, but tonight Dortmund and Frankfurt are gracing the pitch. We look on as Dortmund produce a convincing performance to win 4-0. Dortmund fans here have heard the criticism of their country. They see things very differently.
People are saying things that simply aren't true. Dubai is being compared to Qatar and Saudi Arabia, but it's not like that here. And even if it was, so what? In that case, maybe people shouldn't live in Germany, because the German government does business with the Saudis.
The laws here in Dubai can't be compared with those in Qatar or Saudi Arabia. It's much better here. They have a summer break and aren't allowed to work outside in the hottest part of the day. That's just for the sake of the people here.
But the testimony we've heard proves that's not the whole story. There's a good reason Dortmund's training camp has faced criticism. A team photo with the fans can't hide the fact that for many back home, the club's image has been tarnished. It seems unlikely that Dortmund will return to Dubai after this controversy.